Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. And today we are not supposed to be streaming, but I felt like streaming, so hello. Hello there, Izzy. First one in. Static X, what is this? Anyway, so today it's gonna be a relaxing stream. I need to do some catch-up for a seasonal event in Final Fantasy XIV, then which won't take too long as far as I can tell, because the seasonal events in Final Fantasy XIV tend to take maybe an hour or so. Then maybe wind down the night with some Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever catches her fancy. We're just gonna hang out today. But tomorrow, officially on schedule, we will be finishing Witchspring R, the finale. Very excited about that. Blushing Peony, welcome in. You've been listening to a lot. Yeah, okay. Welcome in. Cat with shades, always awesome. Zen, how's it going? Static X is a band. Alright. Let's listen to a song. Thank you for the lyrics, Zen. We're just hanging out today. Alright, let me mute this first. Ooh, boop. Okay, and switch cameras. That is not the monitor we should be looking at. All right. Never heard of this band. Otsigo Placebo.
You're having paranoid delusions. Your brain will not know the difference.
Oh, that's trippy. I guess it's one of their live concerts. Awesome techwear. Damn. He's got a Friends shirt on. You know, coincidentally, I've been looking into techwear as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pull off techwear, but there is some awesome techwear out there. I guess cargo pants are easier to pull off, but you know, like awesome cyberpunk hoodies or helmets and that, you know, and that, like, it still looks like cosplay, I think I would say, but it looks so awesome. Look at that freaking mask. Stage name and mask. Ooh, that's so interesting. Okay. Oh. Until eventually, I guess this new lead singer will be, you know, welcomed in. It's like kind of... Oh, I never heard of a band doing that. But not bad. I should share this to my friend. He'd probably like this. Okay, they plan on keeping it like that. I got it. It's a cool direction as well, and you can really accessorize with the mask. Let me just... Nice. When did you discover this band? Ponderkind, welcome in. We're just hanging out today. Before we just jump into Final Fantasy XIV, we're just listening to some awesome music recommended. Yeah, it's looking a bit different, ain't it? You know? Imagine if FF14 Fan Fest was like this. This is recommended by Izzy. Static X. Pretty awesome. While this awesome band is over here playing, I may as well give a shout out to an awesome person. Coincidentally, also named Ponderkind. Actually, this Ponderkind. My friends, if you have not checked out Ponderkind's channel, one of my absolute favorite streamers, I have the evidence to prove that Ponderkind is my most watched stream. It's in a recap somewhere. I don't know if I actually told you or I sent it to you, but most watch is Ponderkind. So go check out Ponderkind's channel. Awesome streamer and awesome community, most of all. But yeah, that is pretty awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I'll just share it to a friend who I think might appreciate this as well. Random share. All right. Arc Knights 2. Yo, Arc Knights, check this out. Arc Knights, I'm so excited for Arc Knights Enfield. People are in the technical test right now. And it looks really, really great. Why does it look really great? Because I was never a fan of hot swapping characters. So let's say Genshin and or Tower Fantasy or whatever. Your teammates are actually on the field. Okay? Literally field and end field. But yeah, Kyostin, who's a very big streamer for Arc Knights. It's because of Kyostin 5 or Kyostin V, I'm not sure. But Kyostin releases all the guides for Arc Knights. I had to follow his guides just to get through it because I'm not big brain enough for high-end Arc Knights, okay? But he's been covering Arc Knights Enfield. I'm not sure if you've seen, let's watch the trailer first. But the most recent trailer is so badass. Arc Knights Enfield trailer. Again, I love the universe. I just could not really get into the writing. But here, 1 month ago.
The journey ended here.
I'm gonna gotcha the hell out of this game.
Wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil.
Like Xenoblade, right? Yeah.
And reached a new planet.
Especially with the cat ears.
Yet generations
Neo.
later, this world remains untamed. Our reunion was foretold. Our paths destined to cross. I'm here for you now, Administrator.
It's so weird though. Administrator. There we go. It looks so good! That's you, the MC. With a mask. I'm not sure what the lore is anymore. Initially, when it was announced, it was supposed to be like in a same universe, different planet. But I think they're connecting it even more now. But yeah, same universe, different cast. Maybe we'll probably, of course, see cameos and all that. I'm pretty sure there'll be crossover characters as well. I guess they might approach it similarly to, I don't know if you're also playing, what's the Girls Frontline spin-off? It's also like a grid-based active chess game. Also gacha. Also quite good. I actually enjoyed it. But it's like set in the same universe, Girls Frontline. Which is also Project Neural Crowd. Project Neural Cloud. It's a Girls Frontline spin-off game. And from what I hear from people, Girls Frontline gets really awesome with the story. So I'm actually planning to try out Girls Frontline 2 when it eventually comes out. But this was also fun if you like what's that chess? I already said it. It's not combat chess, active chess. It is a popular auto chess. Sorry, auto chess. There we go. So it's an auto chess game, as you can see. And it has one of the smoothest gacha UIs ever. And the loading screens are masked so well. Everything is so smooth. So quality of life-wise, Project Neural Cloud is like, for me, a standard. You picked up Metal Hellsinger. Yeah, you mentioned this. Because you've been going through your FPS phase, which is pretty cool. Discovering old FPSs, playing them anew. I'm glad you're on that journey, Izzy. But yeah, Enfield looks super amazing. I don't know if I can support another gacha. And of course, I'll always give you Shadow Ponder. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. So anyway, Kyostin 4 does a lot of... I just got lazy. Actually, I think I was invited to the technical test. I don't know where that email is. You know, typical ADHD. I'm like, I see it. Oh, technical test. I'll look into this later when I get home. And then it just... months later, I'm like, oh, there was a technical test? And I forgot about it. Take care, Izzy. Thanks again for sharing Static X. Great discovery for a new band. I will definitely check them out. And I think my friends appreciate it as well. I just shared it to them. But yeah, Kyosten's been looking into this. Of course, it's not as hyped up as the trailer is, but again, as Izzy pointed out, it just feels very much like Xenoblade Chronicles. I just love having your party on the field. But it looks great. I mean, look how smooth, like it's not really even like cell shading. It just looks very smooth. The lighting, the textures, it looks very polished. Like coming from Arknight's chibi to this, that's your main character, by the way. That's the MC, the administrator. Of course, you have like a cool mask and everything. But yeah, it just looks really, really awesome. There, like, exactly, like Xenoblade Chronicles. I need this. Like, I want the world of Arknights, but with active combat. Well, he swapped there, but it's just great having your people on the field.
We're very close to the anchor. Be very careful.
And open world exploration and stuff and all that. But yeah. It's in technical test. Cannot wait for this. Quite hyped up about this. And you also get base management. And someone, I think it was Kyosten or another YouTuber who was saying, "Oh, base management. You just set it up once and you barely touch it again." And people are like, "Yeah, sounds like Arknight's base, which is an eternal beta." Angelina, wait. I need a face in the name. Oh, Twin Tail Angelina. Was that Angelina? In the combat? I think it is Angelina. Wait, that an F2, right? Maybe it's just an Angelina like. Because Angelina's like well, of course, they could have changed her costume, but yeah, I think it is. The ears are the same. The twin tail hair. And in a different outfit, I guess. But yeah, just like the Girls Frontline spin-off, there are characters that kind of cross over. Well, actually, Project Neural Crowd is interesting because, you know, basically the girls there are dolls, right? They're combat dolls. They're not exactly human, but so their consciousness is stored in a server. So Neural Cloud explores the time before their consciousnesses were downloaded into the bodies. So they had names. And people had to like figure out, oh, this person is actually AK-47 or this is M4A1, the doll. But her consciousness, it's like Soma. The story's like Soma. You're basically trying to save the virtual world because that's where their consciousnesses exist. And there's a whole set of rules and everything. But anyway, Neural Crowd is an interesting story. Enfield, I have no idea what it's about. But yeah, maybe it's a different character. It's also a chance for them to really explore a different cast. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like cameos. I don't know. Amiya's probably gonna pop up somewhere and it's gonna be a fun reveal and all that. Who knows? Maybe the administrator will coordinate with the... What do they call you in Arknights? What's their... It's not... Is it Shikikan? Is it Commander? I don't know. Doctor! Sorry, Doctor! Okay, Commander is Nike and Azurlane. But yeah, we have all these different titles. They're already like... Yeah, Okairi Tokata. Yeah, I love that. Always love it when Amiya greets you like that. But yeah, for all you know, there's gonna be like a crossover between the administrator and the doctor. But yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, it looks like challenging combat. And Arknights is very challenging. I doubt they're gonna go easy on us with some of the content here as well. But yeah, so that's enough Arknights Enfield. I was actually supposed to start off with this. We're just gonna catch up on Heavensturn. I need to get this little minion because Year of the Dragon, right? So look at that adorable little chocobo chick. So it's Year of the Dragon for Heavensturn this year. And of course, all the Year of the Dragon merch is coming out. And we're gonna do this before we probably jump into our evil playthrough. It's so hard to be evil in Baldur's Gate 3, Ponder. Like, I'm so excited for your playthrough. By the way, Ponder is gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 this coming week. Or was it gonna be next week? But I'm so excited to just jump in. I'm actually curious what character you're gonna make, what choices you're gonna make, because it's just so different per playthrough. But man, I'm trying to be evil. It's so difficult to be evil. And actually, I kind of find it not really boring. I'm not finding it. I don't really find evil playthroughs that interesting. Either because the game doesn't really support it, or most games kind of revolve around not truly chaotic evil playthroughs, because if you kill the NPCs, you lock yourself out of content, you lock yourself out of allies, and you miss so much of the game. Like, I'm actually watching, I'm also following like Ashwin, another streamer I really watch a lot. She's going through Baldur's Gate 3, and she just happened to become evil along the way. And you could, like, just watching the playthrough, it costs so much to be evil. But it's so easy to be evil, but it costs you a lot. But anyway, you'll see it for yourself. As long as you have a great journey, you don't have to be, morality's a spectrum. Some people deserve to die. It's up to you. I'm just so excited for it. But yeah, I'm trying to go through evil to just see a totally different thing. But mostly also, I have a hard time being evil. This is me. This is me. In any RPG.
Where did it go? Did it turn invisible?
Me in dialogue options in RPGs. This meme encapsulates me as an RPG gamer. It's so difficult for me. So I don't know if that's appealing to watch, but we might get into those shenanigans. But of course, spoiler alert. But yeah, for now, spoilers are fine. No spoilers, no spoiler warnings. This is just a seasonal event. No FF14 spoilers either. As you can see, I'm kind of not that busy. I haven't been keeping up with FF14. We just did the Fall Guys event last time, and we were joined by a new friend we met on stream as well. And we got our little Fall Guys jacket. So my character looks like a streamer now. So, if I ever have VTuber days, I'm actually looking for artists, by the way. I'm trying to put mood boards together already because I want to spruce up the channel a bit. I already know my channel mascot is the bunny girl inside me. And I'm just looking for the right people to bring the emotes and stuff to life. So I'll probably ask you about that at some point. But hey, sorry, I need to pause. What do you call that? All my windows. Too many windows. This is what happens if you have like a million tabs open, chat. Just don't. All right. So Heavensturn, it looks to deal with, interestingly enough, one of the raid bosses. The Ryu Metsuke seeks the aid of a kindly adventurer. So we start at Limsa Lominsa in the upper decks. And of course I'm cramming it. Look, that's why we're doing the Witch Spring for our finale tomorrow. I won't be able to like play on Monday, so I'm doing it today. It's ending on Monday. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. And there's a whole Fall Guys set, but I just combined it with this glam. All right. And I gotta say, we were pretty good. We did. It is our first and only evening in Fall Guys, and we got some crowns. We're hoping Hi-Fi Rush gets ported. There's a physical release. Hi-Fi Rush, my god, if you have not played Hi-Fi Rush, you gotta try Hi-Fi Rush. Jumping Puzzle King, yeah, it is not bad. I was pretty happy, and I had this whole character arc where there was this super awesome cat girl who was just beating everyone the first few matches. And then I just eventually started calling her senpai, and I learned from her. I learned techniques, I observed her, and she was my cat girl senpai. And then I put that to practice until I eventually won. And then it culminated eventually in one of our last matches where that cat girl player... By the way, we never chatted. There's no chat in the Fall Guys event. So it's all in my head. It's all head canon. So basically, Catgirl Senpai leaves at some point, and then I'm playing with another member in the community. And one of our last matches, Catgirl Senpai comes back. You know, without a word, just comes back. And I'm like, Senpai, I will show you what I have learned in the past 4 hours. And I did my best to beat Catgirl Senpai, and we got the crown. And I was like, are you proud of me, Senpai? I won the crown. I beat you. And I just imagine in my head that Catgirl Senpai, who had a helmet on, you couldn't even see her face, was just nodding sagely and saying, I have taught you well. And all that kind of stuff. That is so weird. You only played a little bit on Game Pass. There's a lot of accessibility options plus difficulties. Are you talking about Hi-Fi Rush? Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is so awesome to get into. Any skill level can get into it. I was just crashing my... Oh, this is one of my FC mates' houses. I wonder if she changed anything. Is she online now? Haha, she's not. We tried to surprise her. No! She locked her house? Lamia, if you're watching this, come on. Is it because we were supposed to drop by your house, but then feel free to come in and read a book? Lies! This is lies. I'm going to tell her to watch this VOD. Okay, but she had a very nice house, alright? Very well designed. Like, if I could live in this house, like, I would. Boo! I can't access it. Or maybe she like banned me from her house because I wore shoes on her bed. Alright. Limsa Lumensa, right? Subscription services for gaming. I get you. The feeling bound by it, feeling like you have to make the most out of your subscription, totally get it. I mean, we're playing an MMO right now, and I'm obviously not making the most out of my subscription, but, well, it's nice to jump in once in a while, but, see, I feel obligated. I feel obligated to, like, play it. I mean, I have fun. I have fun, but I get you. But yeah, still though, I still highly recommend trying out Game Pass if you have not already. It is still an amazing deal to try out all sorts of different indie games and a wide variety of games. Hey, we have the same ears. That's why MMOs are... That's why Guild Wars 2 was a godsend. Guild Wars 2... sorry, Guild Wars 1. When Guild Wars 1 was first released, during the era of World of Warcraft, people were freaking amazed. Oh, nice glam. What? What's this? Who's this bunny girl? Mother... Sorry, I got distracted, chat. Wait, I need to know what this is. Idealized Estoquer's... Blood? Blood? What is that? What is a blood? Field Commander's gloves. Kupo trousers. Okay. Angelic thigh boots. And reading glasses, because Viera don't really get. But she looks cool. Red mage. I always like asymmetrical capes. Shoulder capes. Anyway, Guild Wars was super groundbreaking at the time because people were thinking, wait, you just have to buy this once and it's an MMO? There's no sub fee? And they earned the following for that. And I really like Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 2 also, not bad. Buy it once, don't have to worry about a sub fee. Exactly, no sub. They just gotta rely on expansion sales and item, real money market. With no stats, just convenience and aesthetic. Welcome in, Vanua. We're just hanging out today. I'm just gonna do this event because it's ending on Monday. It's the New Year's event. So we're gonna talk to Ryu Metsuke. And we're gonna try and get this little Year of the Dragon themed chocobo. Look how adorable that is. But yeah, the expansion based model I wished more MMOs adopted that. Guild Wars 2 really works. Yeah, right? The hoodie's so pretty. It just sucks because Viera have a problem with hats. So that crown is actually supposed to be a very big crown. But what's the compromise for Viera? They just make it tiny. Look at this. We have a cool gentle bean hat. Oh, my clothes. That's supposed to... This is supposed to be super cute and cozy. Like, it covers the ears like it's a beanie with 2 arms. But it looks like... it looks like a miniaturized version of the Viera. It's so sad. Basically, for those who are not aware, there's just a problem with headgear compatibility with bunny girls, bunny boys, and Hrothgar. So there are like 2 races here that do not work well with a lot of headgear. So I've just given up on, you know, headgear rewards because most of them are not compatible. But hey, at least they made it compatible somehow. That's a compromise. But yeah, this hoodie's so pretty. I love it. The glowy back. It's like totally streamer merch. And even like leaves a trail. I don't know if they're gonna go for Guild Wars 3, man. It's kind of like, when is Final Fantasy 14 2 or Final Fantasy 18 Online? Like, are we ever gonna get a sequel? MMO sequels are so touchy. Like Guild Wars 2, when it was announced, already sparked a lot of... It was super divisive because people were thinking, wait, you're stopping Guild Wars 1 updates? And we have to like, hey, Kalia Denma? Denma, is this you? Is Denma secretly a cat girl in Final Fantasy 14? I'm gonna take some evidence. Guild Wars 2 is still very, very popular. Last time I was there, the cities were still packed, still super full. They just released their latest expansion, and it is still very popular, from what I know. Hey, Corn Trickfoot, welcome in. Yeah, we're just doing a seasonal event now. Then, I don't know, we'll jump into Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever we feel like later on. It is quite late, but I'm just catching up. The Ryu Metsuke seeks the aid of kindly adventure. What is a Ryu Metsuke? Let's ask the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Oh, right! In this event, you pull... You know, you get the stick. You shake the canister, and then the stick pops out, and then your stick will tell you like your fortune. Then you get a piece of paper from here, and then you get your fortune. Greetings, my friend. Ideally an omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Oh, we can already do it. Full action combat system, you'd be for a new game. They would probably make it super different, right? To draw its own audience. But surprisingly, when I played Guild Wars 2, especially compared to Final Fantasy 14, it's like light tab targeting, but very active. Since there's barely any cooldown, there's no global cooldown, and you're always moving and trying to dodge. Guild Wars 2 felt very satisfying to play for me. Alright, let's first learn about the origins of omikuji in this world. Omikuji date back thousands of years. 'Tis said that 12 beasts of Far Eastern legend, known locally as messengers of the divine, once appeared before a monk in his dreams and imparted to him 12 divine revelations each. Believing the vast wisdom bestowed upon him was not his alone to keep, the monk compiled each of the 12 revelations from the 12 beasts into fortunes, 144 all told. We're going to have to pull 144 times. And then began a journey to spread this knowledge to others for the benefit of all. As he traveled the land, word of the fortunes spread far and wide throughout the Far East. That, my friend, is how omikuji came to be. Learn about the omikujishi. I am but a man who, over the course of many winters, has come to find himself enthralled by the mysteries surrounding the number 12. The 12 beasts of the Far East, the 12 deities of Eorzea, and the 12 surnames of Viera males. Well, I didn't even know that. There are exactly 12 surnames of Vieira males. Do you not find your own curiosity piqued by how the number appears in myriad cultures around the star? I cannot help but wonder if there is some connection we've yet to uncover, or maybe it's just so neatly divisible. And there's a name for it, dozen. So you get half dozen and dozen. That's 36 and 12. And it's divisible by 3, rule of 3. 3 is a nice number. I don't know. 12 months in the calendar. Maybe we're going to stick with that. It is during my journey to uncover this mystery that I discovered the Omikuji, and it is the Omikuji which have led me to where I stand today. You got your reprimanded. Limbus Company Christmas update was like, yeah, man-eating gnomes are real. It's canon now. Limbus Company developers still having fun, I see. You're also telling me about their quote-unquote fan service summer event with swimsuits, quote-unquote, for the cast. Yeah, Limbus Company, like literal like scuba diving suits and stuff. Alright. It is during my journey to uncover this mystery that I discovered the Omikuji, and it is the Omikuji which have led me to where I stand today. But forgive me, I have yet to tell you my name. It is Taiyaki. Isn't that like the fish ice cream thing? With red bean vanilla ice cream. It ended up in drama? Oh no. It got serious, the summer event. I have yet to tell you my name. It is Taiyaki at present. Though we Viera who have chosen to venture from our homeland are prone to changing our names on a whim, I'm a rather unusual case. I switch between 12 different names depending on the outlook of my fortune. You know, maybe that's why I ended up gravitating towards becoming a bunny girl. I had this whole soul-searching thing about not only did I didn't know what I wanted to main as a job, and I kept fantasiaing into different races. So I was a cat girl, I was a roe, I was a lalafell, I was everything. And it's only when I became a Viera that I felt truly myself. Incel striked again and bullied a female illustrator. This is South Korea. Damn it. Well, I hope that female illustrator is alive and well. That I hope she was able to like fight against that and bring you some more illustrations. Limbus art is so good. Lalafell's the only correct race. Come on, I'm just gonna punt a Lalafell. I will never regret punting a Lalafell. I will have a dark urge to do such a thing. Sorry, Lalafells. It's just, but I will admit, Lalafell cutscenes are the best. Lalafell cutscenes raise it to another level. Like cutscenes in Final Fantasy XIV with the Lalafell, especially in Endwalker, you owe it to yourself to like watch Lalafell cutscenes. It's just amazing. Okay, but this guy changes his name every 12 different names depending on the outlook. I don't know what he was last year. Alright, let's draw an Omikuji. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. That's okay, we're rich. In-game. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Yup. Punching the guy. Perfect. Like, I was laughing so hard when I watched Lalafell do that. Especially if you're like a Lalafell white mage. Hey, I think they added that animation. I don't remember that shaking being there before. Alright, what did we get? How will we start the year? This is my first and only fortune. Fair. Meh. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. For adventure, heed the whispers of nature. On a faraway island shall you find solace and sanctuary. My friend actually coincidentally just asked me to go out of town with him on a whim. Maybe that I should do that. Maybe I should go out of town because on a faraway island, we shall find solace and sanctuary. Maybe I should accept that invitation. Because I was like, I'm lazy. I don't wanna go out of town. It's gonna cost too much money. And it's like, but no, what if we have to? What if we heed the whispers of nature? Relationships. From a foreign land cometh a kindred soul. Embrace them without reserve. Well, I guess you guys are all from foreign lands. Welcome in, kindred souls. I do embrace you all without reserve. Do it. Do it. You remember in one of the martial art games... Oh, Vano's been playing a lot of martial art games. A lot of Chinese wuxia games. Vano would have many great recommendations. If you want to play a wuxia game, he has many great recommendations. But I do know about Shenmue. I was playing that on Steam Deck, and then I just stopped. Yeah, I will teach you this ultimate skill if you draw a best fortune 3 times while paying me for each draw. God damn it. Guess some of them still not... Well, the dojo does need money for repairs, so they do have to engage with that, but that also sounds like a scam. That sounds like a scam. Tales of Immortal, there we go. What are you playing at the Steam Deck now? Oh man, I barely touched the Steam Deck. I feel so guilty. Mostly, I put a lot of emulators on it. A Steam Deck is a great Linux Steam Deck. Like, if you can set it up, it's such an amazing emulation device. So, like, I put a bunch of, like, GameCube games I never got to finish. PS1 games I never got to finish. The problem is, it's like, it's what do you call it? Not analysis paralysis. Basically, I installed hundreds of games on my SD card in the Steam Deck that when I open my Steam Deck, I look at it and I'm like, there are too many choices. Never mind. It's like I said, I'm paralyzed by choice. It's only streaming that actually gives me structure. Actually, streaming is my gaming time now. Like, the games I actually finish are on stream. And then when I'm tired and I just open up my Steam Deck and I look at it, it's like, oh, I have to choose between, like, from 100 first world problems. It's like, oh, I have to choose out of 100 games. No. Netflix, yes. It's so hard. Like, open it and, like, you're bombarded with suggested for you, Mikey. And, like, oh, thanks. There's, like, 10 things I want to watch, but I want to watch them all, and I know I don't have time for it right now, so I'm not going to watch anything. It's so weird. But I was able to catch up with Spy Family, thankfully. It's so hard for me to catch up. I still like it. Sorry. So, adventure, you're telling me to do it. Maybe I should do it. It's a bit sudden, though. But it's to a country I've never been to. But again, I gonna have to find the funds for that. Relationships, from a foreign land cometh a kindred soul. So welcome in kindred spirits from all around the world. Prosperity. Wealth lieth in the seas and skies. Send forth vessels to explore. Okay, this is F14. I don't have access to that in our free company house. But for FC houses, if you have a workshop, you can actually send submarines and airships to collect resources and stuff. So I don't know if this will actually affect the chances if you pull this and then you send those out. Kind of like commissions. But if we're going to apply it to us in real life, what am I supposed to do in this? Am I supposed to, like, fly a plane, go fishing, send forth vessels to explore? How about, okay, virtually, maybe virtually, in the virtual seas and skies, we will send forth our stream vessel to explore these lands. I have no idea. Yo, Blue Eye Samurai was actually very surprising to me. Arcane still remains my favorite Netflix series. Arcane is still so incredibly good from start to finish. Blue Eye Samurai for me peaked the middle episode, episode 5, I think. The Tale of the Ronin and the Bride and the Ronin and the Bride. You know what I'm talking about. The Tale of the Ronin and the Bride. The parallel of the puppet play and her backstory. But yeah, I really enjoyed Blue Eye Samurai, especially as someone mixed race myself. It felt cathartic in a way. Like, you belong to neither world and you still feel like a foreigner in your own country, all that kind of stuff. It is also written based on the lived experience of the Asian American creator. So at least there was that. Like, she may not have been like native Japanese, so take that with a grain of salt. But as a experience of someone mixed race trying to find their way in a prejudiced world. It was a really great. Animation was fine. It was super good. But for me, again, it peaked in that episode. That episode 5, Tale of the Bride and the Ronin. And I just watched the rest just to finish it. But I'm like, okay. Like, sure. But I'm excited for the next season. And they just announced that they just confirmed a second season. So that is great coming from Netflix, because people are always afraid that it's going to get canceled. So with Blue Eye Samurai, a lot of people were trying to encourage people, please, just watch it and finish it. Because Netflix also tracks who starts it and who finishes it. And they pay particular attention to who finishes it. So the fact that it's greenlit for a second season, I'm super hyped. Arcane Season 2 is also coming closer. When they announced it and they said, oh, it's coming possibly 2024 or 2025, it seemed so far away. But now we're in 2024, man. Arcane Season 2. And Blue Eye Samurai Season 2, I would definitely want to see more from that animation studio. Like, I know a lot of people keep saying like, oh, it's set in Japan, but it's not written by a Japanese and it's done by a French animation studio. Just, you can be critical about that, but don't shut out the story as being not invalid to tell, because it is through the lens of that creator. Give it a chance. And you don't have to consider it as a factual depiction of Japanese history. It's placed on the mythology. But yeah, French animation studios, they are really amazing. Like, if you have seen French animation, I don't know how they do it. It's just, what's the Gobelin? Studio Gobelin? You probably heard about it, but French animators are something else, man. Gobelin School. The people that come out of Gobelin are freaking amazing. Anyway, so prosperity lieth in seas and skies. Neglect not thy for conflict. Conflict. Whatever conflict I come up against, neglect not thy provisions, and victory shall be thine. They're telling us to stop being an item hoarder, because we have literally like 10 inventory slots left across everything. Across my retainers, my bank, and all that. But yeah, neglect not thy provisions. Remember about the people we can reach out to. Like, I have to remind myself I'm not alone. I can ask for help. I guess I could be more bold in terms of asking people to, to collaborate with or to create with. And victory shall be thine. Conflict. If we're talking about the conflict of as a challenge of trying to be a bigger streamer or a better creator, it is a rife full of conflict and inner conflict. So I shouldn't neglect thy provisions, and victory shall be thine. Okay, so lastly, favor. Be steadfast like unto the keeper, and thou shalt not be led astray. Who is the keeper again? Which god is that in this world? Okay, but we're supposed to be steadfast like unto the keeper, and thou shalt not be led astray. So I'm reminded to be steadfast, and yeah, keep at it, keep trying. So fair fortune. Meh. Oh, did I take a screenshot of this? Screenshot. All right. How did you fare, whether it was the desired result or otherwise? I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Not Netflix, but you recently finished watching second season of Pantheon. Very much not in a way you expected. It is amazing. We'll recommend. Ooh. Uploaded minds, and they had the balls to go very far with the concept. Ooh, okay. Taking uploaded minds into a server to another level. Very nice. Pantheon. I wonder where I can watch it. Yeah, where is it? Where can I watch Pantheon season? Oh, Prime Video! Hell yeah! I think I still have a Prime subscription. Because I need to watch The Expanse. So I'll check if Pantheon's available in our region. Ooh, it's based on... The TV series is based on a book. The gods will not be chained. The gods will not be slain. And the gods have not died in vain. It's a bunch of books, science fiction and fantasy. Ken Liu, who writes science fiction and fantasy, and Liu has won multiple Hugo and Nebula awards for short fiction. Oh. His notable works include Journey to Star Wars, The Last Jedi, The Paper Menagerie, The Grace of Kings. Wow, he won a lot of awards. Cool. You know, a lot of the great movies and stories, people will be surprised to find out that most of them are based on like novels or comics. They're almost always based on something now. It's been a while since I've heard of a very successful original movie or series that is not based on an existing source material. I mean, it's great. Like, tap into source material, adapt it for screen, because not everyone will pick up and read a book. So it's a chance for people to experience that story on the TV screen. But, you know, Ryu Metsuke. The Ryu Metsuke seeks the aid of kindly adventure. To be a mascot. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known in my homeland of Hingashi as the Ryu Metsuke, and it is my delegation's solemn charge to share our Heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea, that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heavensturn is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there's a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the Far East, we honor one of 12 noble beasts. And this year, that beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Happy Year of the Dragon, people. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decided to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say, chocobo chicks, serve as mascots. Winsomely dressed in draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon them. However, when the Ryu Bugyo, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you are an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interests. Loath though I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In so doing, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. /nod. You have my thanks. To begin, I ask that you seek out the Ryu Bugyo. For want of passers-by, she decided to wander around the plaza with her hatchling. I wonder what's wrong. When you find her, pray ask for her account of our dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. The Ryu Bugyo is wandering around the plaza with her hatchling. Pray ask for her account of our dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. No wonder why no one's passing by. Who the hell passes by this area unless it's for a special event? Like, well, maybe you should stay at the Aetherite where everyone's hanging out. Alright, let me check this. Yo, it's a television. It's animated. Hey.
When we create.
Damn, okay.
Breakthrough will come not when we create an artificial intelligence that can think, but one that can feel.
I think Logarithms faked my dad's death and is holding him hostage. Logarithms? The microchip company?
I heard they're testing a program to upload human brains.
Why expand machine intelligence when we've got the best operating system right here?
This is dangerous tech. You don't want to play with it.
Damn.
Hi, kiddo.
Dad.
I want to show you something.
How can we be human without a body?
Time moves different for us.
Now you
I'm
can
surprised
say
it's
holy
animation.
Holy shit.
Right now, we are the only uploads. But soon there will be others. A future where we are not alone.
I want to be uploaded.
This is bigger than your dad or you or me. You don't understand about who these people are or what they're capable of.
I and the others like me cannot be trusted with this power.
There's going to be war, and you have to choose what side you're on.
We were human. We are gods now.
You can like change into anything you want. Nice. Oh, it's an AMC Plus. Huh. So many channels. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that. Luminson Lass. Why is this chocobo chick wearing that costume? I don't know. It looks adorable. So what's the problem? Oh, curious about the delegation too, are you? That is well, for I was just about to introduce our mascot, Ryonosuke, to this young lady. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds. Apparently they call chocobos horsebirds in the Far East here. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu? And why do you have them dressed up in that costume? I've not seen that child face model before. It's been so long. An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of the Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty of the Ryu in a diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what a Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. Oh. Maybe they should talk about Heavensturn first. No! Poor Chocobo. Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. Maybe you're a bit too, I don't know, let's help this person out, chat. Ditzy, hello there, welcome in. How have you been doing? How was stream? How's affiliate life? How are your mods going? Tell us all about it. We're just hanging out today. Casual stream, unofficial, unscheduled. Yeah, well, I just need to catch up on this event. So we're just playing this event, then if there's still time, if I still have energy left, we'll probably like jump into a few games, maybe Baldur's Gate 3 or something. But yeah, we're doing this seasonal event for Final Fantasy XIV to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. It's almost Lunar New Year. In a month or so, we'll be celebrating Lunar New Year. And it's the Year of the Dragon for all you dragons out there. So in-game, we're doing that now. And this Ryu Bugyo is having some trouble drumming up interest for their mascot. A little chocobo chick dressed up as a dragon, which I think is super awesome and adorable, but it's not impressing anyone so far. So they asked us to help them out. Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. And we're not dressed for this. You come at the Ryu Metsuka's behest? I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I am doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I would be most eager to hear it. You may want to talk more about the Ryu. Adorable is well and good, but you can't forget the other things. Other things. It was my intent to have our mascots be the highlight of Heavensturn. You believe this is not enough? It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryunosuke once more, and... I'm just looking at her glam, and I just cannot help but remember the fact that I was so excited to get this full armor set from last year's New Year's event. And but since I'm a bunny girl, this helmet's not compatible with us, so it is like useless. Anyway. Where did Ryunosuke go? Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Shrug. Follow that little girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly. Please, adventurer, will you not help with the search? Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern. The drowning wench, was it? If we find her, I dare say we will find Ryunosuke. Where are they? What? Tempest Gate? Oh, they're the drowning wench. Oh, okay. Is there a town crier or something? Oh, I want to ask about the festival. Alright, we have Ryu Shonen. They're selling Zoni and Magic Prism Advent Cakes. Ooh, I already have one. See, I am a hoarder. I'm an item hoarder. A clear soup served on special occasions. Its origins in the Far East. Is this like... Looks like miso soup. What is Zoni? Zoni. Food. Zoni is a Japanese soup containing mochi rice cakes. Ooh. Strongly associated with the Japanese New Year and its tradition of osechi ceremonial foods. Streaming has been quite fun. You're working on a new gaming scene overlay right now, and you made 2 more emotes. Ooh! Oh no, it's a dead Ditzy! And I cry, Ditzy. These are so adorable. I hope your collaboration stream went well as well, Ditzy. But these are so adorable. And I cannot wait to see your new gaming scene as well. Sprucing it up, Ditzy. Super awesome. But glad to hear that you have been having fun while streaming. That is the most important part of being a streamer from what I've learned in these past few years. It's great when we have fun, right? We have fun. We have fun with our friends. We have fun with the game. And it shines through, Ditzy. It indeed shines through. But now, I get to do this. I've been using this a lot on other channels. I've been sharing Angie Ditzy with the world. And people have been saying, oh, that's such cute emotes, Tabletop. And I'm saying, oh, those aren't my emotes. They're my streamer friends' emotes. Because you all got awesome emotes. Here's the Ryubugyo. Modded Stardew Valley next Friday. Ooh. What are you modifying about Stardew? Stardew, heard great things about that game. Never got into it myself. At some point, Stardew was supposed to be like the streamer rite of passage or something. It's like they're joking around, but they say like every streamer ought to stream Stardew Valley at some point. I don't know if it's because of their relationships or the story, but I hear there's like farming and it's kind of like Animal Crossing. But have fun. This co-op sounds fun as well. And how's the cult doing, Ditzy? Is Tabletop Cinema still alive? Have you sacrificed them? I would be honored to hear about my sacrifice if that ever happened. Did we die in service of the cult, the Ditzy cult? Ryubugyo. Ah, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this gods woman about the girl, but I am struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can help clear things up. The lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest what that is. Imagine a dragon. A tiny green dragon with googly eyes. Seems like a fun answer. But to rephrase, it's a chocobo chick wearing a costume. Nah, that's boring. Imagine a dragon. A tiny green dragon with googly eyes. I'm imagining it alright, but I can't say I've ever seen... Actually, oh, that thought. Now that you mention it, there was a chocobo chick wearing that, what looked like a dragon costume. If that's your Ryu, then I saw it waddling after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I had neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the Ryu Metsuke told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. Wait, dragons don't exist in Eorzea? What? That's surprising. I think you're an elder right now. Oh, I grew old. I'm an old cultist. Probably like shaking my fist at the younger cultist. Thinking, that's back in my day. We worship for 5 days straight. Kids these days, they can't sit still for an hour for the prayers and ceremony. I was there when they sacrificed 10 people a day. 10! My god. Cult of the Lamb was such a viral hit. As the Ryu Metsuke told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I could have avoided the Oh, okay. The Ryu Metsuke, the Ryu doesn't exist. So it's not a dragon. It resembles a dragon. Okay. Oh, I dare say I know now why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with the gods woman a little more, in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I'm finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let us reconvene at Bulwark Hall. Should you glean any valuable information, we can discuss it at Bulwark Hall, once we have both finished our rounds. May our search prove successful. I like her glam. Well, except for the 2B, she's missing some pants. I just looked at the top. What top is that, though? A pointed jacket. I like the jacket, but please put on some pants. Gather information on the lower decks. Okay. Witch! I'm being a creep following these. Look at the... Which hat is that? Direwolf Hat of Casting? Oh, it's a black cat witch. Felicitous Tunic. Collegiate Skirt. And Yorha Type A 53 Boots of Casting. Okay. I like this witch glam. It's also a black cat girl. Black-haired cat girl. There's a mod that expands upon the base content. Oh, few quality of life aesthetic mods. Always great to have quality of life. You know, it's like we would love quality of life to be there beforehand. It usually takes modders to take the quality of life up another level. Do I have a bat familiar? Oh, wait, look, I have a bat cat. I have a Gaily kitten, if that counts. Look. This Gaily kitten has been with us since the second expansion. I was so happy to find this Gaily kitten because I didn't even know the Gaily kitten was a drop in the zone I was in. And it just dropped randomly. See, it's on my shoulder now. Like, he dropped randomly from a mob. And apparently it's a very rare drop. So it is meant to be. So this Gaily kitten has been with us throughout all the expansions so far. And will be with us on the next one. But let me find if we actually have a bat. Where's my minion? Oh, I have a baby bat. Summon your baby bat minion. Has yet to acquire a taste for blood. So each minion also has a description. The baby bat's description. Nonarun, resident junk monger at the meme at the Memerunes trading post. Memerunes trading post. Came up with the idea for capturing and selling baby bats one day while raiding caves for bat eggs, of which he could not find any. And they have like an independent nature. Summon. There's the bat. Look at its glowing eyes. Oh. There, independent nature. So they kind of... So if they have the independent nature, I think they roam around a lot like that. They don't really stay in place. Does it have a mouth? It looks adorable though. Let's see if we have other bat-like things. Oh, well, they have bat Moogles. Moogles are famous for their bat wings. That's a Moogle with the bat wings. Need to go cute bat wings. And they have a palm, and I think they like communicate their emotions through their palm or something. The little thing on top. I have a I have a Taoist Moogle. Infant Imp. What else do we got here? But yeah, they all have bat wings. Of course, the Gaily kitten. It's our companion. We have a griffin, butterfly. I think those are the only bat-like creatures we have. Forgiven Hate. Summon your Forgiven Hate minion. Having repented its sins, it poses no danger. What is a Forgiven... What the heck? Well, it has angel wings and tiny legs. What the heck is this? I don't remember getting that. Three. Wind up Echidna. Komainu. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone else looks bat-like. But yeah, they are all adorable. I love it. We collected a bunch of them. But nowhere near the amount of minions my guildmate has. You can really go hard and try to collect all the minions. There we go. Okay, we were supposed to collect... You know, I never got used to Roga the names. To me, they look like... You know, in MMORPGs, random strings of characters tend to mean that they're like real money traders or they're like bots or something. So I actually thought a number of Rogadin players were bots. Because they'd have like Aldskiff. And I like at first glance it just looks like a random string of letters. Until I realized, wait a minute, those people on my ban list are actually Rogadin names. That is so embarrassing. A young lass and a chocobo chick. I spied them walking past the Aetherite, though I couldn't say where they went from there. It appears the girl and the chocobo passed through the Aetherite Plaza. They ran past the Aetherite Plaza. Hey, is that Oliver? Oliver's still here after how many years? Oliver's a player, a mainstay in this area of our server. Always dancing with a giant Moogle helmet. There used to be another one dancing there, but at least Oliver's still around there. Fortune's favorite Kupo. There used to be dancing cat girls here, but now there's just that cat boy in a very revealing attire. I see. Okay. Surprisingly tame today. Oh, look at that. I like her glam. Oh, well, when she's sitting, it looks cool. But standing, maybe it's because of the proportions of the Cure Highlander. But I like that top. Well, it looks better in the sunlight here. Boulevardier's ruffled shirt. A little heterochromia pirate Lala. Look at these edgy... Look at that. Look at these two edgy... This edgy cat boy and this... Sorry, bunny boy and cat girl. Damn. With the book and everything and the blindfold. Look at this guy, ready to go fishing. Hey, it's Santa Claus. Okay, where are we supposed to go? Ran past the Aetherite, but which direction? Maybe here? Down the market? Ah! Aye, I know the lass you're after. Sibley's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. Good friend of mine, in fact. You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father figure. Among Hast! Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream and welcome to the table. We're just having a casual stream today. Off schedule, actually. You caught us at an interesting time. We're just catching up with FF14 events. before moving on to like Baldur's Gate 3 maybe. We're looking for a little girl and a chocobo chick dressed as a dragon for Year of the Dragon stuff. You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Any road, she came through here earlier, and I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there. Thank you. You'll learn something of note. Continue scouring the lower decks for more information. The next expansion will be Age of Exploration themed. Amicable Alley Goer. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick. She passed by here just earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help. But she told me she was fine. That she was heading to the Ageless River. Though I left her at that, I can't help but worry for her. Out there on her own. I hope you find her soon. You believe you have enough information on Sibley's whereabouts. Make your way to Bulwark Hall and report your findings to the Ryu Bugyo. The little girl said that she was heading to the Ageless River. I hope you find her soon. Okay, Bulwark Hall. I don't remember my way around Limsa anymore. There you are. By your triumphant expression, dare I hope you've learned something of the little girl and her mascot? /talk. So the girl, Sibley, was headed for the Ageless River? That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. Well, we only had a fair fortune, sadly. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I had been under the impression that they were one and the same, but be it their folklore or their status in mortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. I suppose it is little wonder... Oh right, there's a whole region dedicated to dragons. Ishgard. I suppose it is little wonder that Sibley looked so puzzled during her first encounter. When next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us. Where is that? I don't think I've ever been. Summerford Farms? Alright. Thank goodness they added flying here. Is she down there? Oh. Oh, that's the Ageless River. She by the bridge. There she is. Well, the Ryu Bugyo. No sign of Sibley here. Perhaps she's further upstream. Other side, maybe. Well, there's a fate going on. Where the heck is she? Oh. Ryunosuke. Kwe. I bet Sibley's sad because her father's gonna go on a long journey. I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. I'm just ruining the mood with this outfit. Huh? You're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Oh, thank the Kami who found you, Sibley. And the lady in the fancy helmet too. How did you know my name? I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot, but your chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray, wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage. It has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you are not averse, will you not talk to us about it? It's alright. My papa, he's headed to Ngashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea. But then I found out that Limlane wasn't chosen this Heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my fervor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just, need to recall a suitable one. Something that ideally features the ocean. Quack, quack, quack. How do chocobo sound like? Oh, what's going into you, little one? Curious what lies that way, are you? It's a place called Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appeared there after the calamity, and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley. One that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls, that we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. Oh, okay, it's not done yet. Two-parter? A story that will give me comfort. I wonder what it's about. Quack, quack. Unlike a dragon, the not Yakuza. Yakuza. Unlike a dragon, obvious reference. The Ryu Bugyo has a mind to make the Woad Whisper Canyon. Ryunosuke. Aw, he thinks he's dragons. Alright, the last part of the quest. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They will provide the perfect setting for my tale. Actually, we should pull fortunes for everyone in chat. After this. May as well. There are a lot of fortunes to pull. Man, I miss this place. Ooh. Ah. They're big waterfalls, aren't they? They are. Alright, ambiance is set. Let's list story time. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea. But as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Oh. Nor is there just the one Ryu. Nay, there exist myriad individuals, all of whom have their own tales. And the creature I will speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the Four Lords, who legend holds bathed a great waterfall in the far east. Quack! That does sound exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yanxia flows the One River, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In ages past, it is said Seiryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its very course, and in so doing gave rise to a waterfall, the Dragon's Struggle. While it is not widely known, Seiryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected people from disasters of water. Disasters like storms and floods. Indeed, long ago, it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing. Well, this is history. It is believed that calamities could be quelled with a wholesome music. Sorry, Jay, but it's history. Indeed, long ago, it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast such as Seiryu. And while no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent being is Seiryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now, he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Seiryu and wish your father safe travels and calm waters. That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Ryunosuke as well. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Seiryu. Where? Now you can pray to Seiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story. Actually, I have never heard of it. It's not ringing any bells. Straight from the serpent's mouth, in fact. Well, we did do the raid boss. We did do the Four Lords. But I do not recall the whole... He shaped the waterfall and everything. But let's just say character knows, not us. Maybe let's just impress, let her know that, Seiryu is real. We heard from Seiryu himself. Straight from the serpent's mouth, in fact. Maybe if you didn't do the raids, you wouldn't have gotten that option. Maybe. Yeah, this is probably a unique option for people who did the raid, because it's optional. I think. Would they force you to go through the Four Lords quest in Stormblood? I don't think so. Yeah, you could totally ignore the Four Lords quests, which I highly recommend doing if you ever get a Stormblood. You mean to say you've met the great Seiryu himself? To think that he was more serpentine in nature. If this is true, we would be able to celebrate him in the year of the snake as well. Hey! That's my year. Now that I think on it, miss, you said that no written record exists of that tale. How did you come to know it? An astute observation, Sibley. You see, my family is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Seryu. Gasp! As long ago as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then it is by the grace of Seryu that I am here, alive. Thus have I made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back, from the time you followed after Sibley, it is as if you have been guiding me, little one. It is as if you have been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was watching over me. Just like an honest-to-God's Ryu. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue doing so for as long as the Ryu remains in the heavens, reigns in the heavens. Come, let's head back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry now, would we, Sibley? Damn, if regular people could use aetherites, it would change the world. But they had to come up with a convoluted lore reason why only some people can use aetherites. Fast travel, essentially. Because it's like they have to manually walk. They have to physically walk back. And that takes how long? Hours from here to get back to Limsa? For us, we just go like, hey, click, done. Because we're special. Why do they have an aetherite place here and where even most people can't use it? I don't know. I don't remember the lore behind that. A dust bunny. I like her glam. Damn, look at this. Gunbreaker. Oh, that's the Gunbreaker coat. Allegiance coat? Well, it looks very... Well, the fur is like very Squall Leonhardt. I think this is like inspired by Squall and Cypher. Obviously, Gunbreaker coming from FF8. And 13, I guess. What pants are these, though? Leonhardt bottoms. Well, Leonhardt bottoms. That's literally Squall's bottoms. Ishgardian thigh boots. Cool. What is this, though? I like this gunblade. Where's the weapon? I hear. Deep gold gunblade. Nice. And it even matches the accents on her coat. And of course, the revolver cylinder. Nice. Some people actually have a mod that lets people know when they're being examined. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes. Because like you stop... Well, actually, it's pretty obvious. You stop by someone, you click, your character actually looks at the target. So it's kind of obvious when you're like looking at them. And when they click you, they'll know who you're targeting. So if she clicks me, she'll know I'm targeting her. Anyway. MMO courtesy. Glam is awesome to look at. Sprint. Oh, let's ask this guy for more context.
Good morrow to you, my lady. I am the Ryu Doshin, a member of a far eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask.
What do you do here?
At the turning of the year, a small delegation of our people will journey to Eorzea to celebrate the coming of Heavensturn, and in so doing, strengthen the bonds of friendship between Eorzea and the Far East. This year, our leader, the Ryu Bugyo, has brought with her 2 very special little guests to mark the occasion. I have met these guests myself, and I assure you, they do not disappoint. What is Heavensturn? You are unfamiliar with this festival. The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heavensturn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it is observed differs from region to region. Here in Eorzea, it is said that the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Althic, keeper of time and surveyor of space, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of 12 totem animals. As you have no doubt discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the mighty Ryu. Actually, what I find so fascinating about Year of the Dragon is, as far as I know, it is the only mythological creature in the calendar. But I believe dragons exist. I do believe dragons exist somewhere out there, or they used to exist. You know, I believe they were out there somewhere before. But, you know, among all the animals, it's the only mythological one. I speak of a creature you might liken to a dragon. Okay, let's finish the quest. Where is the girl? Huh. Is that so? Glad am I to hear that our adventure friend was of assistance. Was I? Did I do anything? Well, I encouraged her to go after her. And I suggested about telling more about their traditions. There you are, adventure. Lest you wonder, young Sibley is now safely home, and I have just apprised the Ryu Metsuke of our fruitful outing. Now that I have discovered a more suitable approach to my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers. Though I regret to impose upon you once more, your support with Sibley was most helpful. Might you accompany me while I make my rounds about the area? With your discerning eyes, I am certain that you could readily identify those who might be receptive to our message. What say you? We'll probably encounter known NPCs again. I'm truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. The Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke are now accompanying you. Hey, we're using this new system from Endwalker. In Endwalker, they just recently added one of my favorite small systems, which is your companions actually following you around, and which enables optional dialogue encounters out in the world. And I found that very awesome, because Endwalker was very much about spotlighting the supporting cast and really thrusting them into the limelight. Actually, ever since Shadowbringers. But it's only like in Endwalker and the later installments that you really felt like they were your companions, they were your team members. And thanks to these optional stuff where you get to roam around with them, talk to people with your companions, it fleshed them out some more, and you just think it's just hanging out with your buddies, and it is so great. The Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave the Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke behind by entering a different area or by speaking to them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have the Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke accompany you again, return and speak with them at the original location. See, now they're following us around. Whee! While you accompany my colleague, I shall remain here and regale passers-by with tales from my own Ryu repertoire. With Ryunosuke's brother Ryuji here. Ryuji! Ryuji! With Ryunosuke's brother Ryuji here. I didn't even realize. Ryuji? Dragon? Ryuji? Rest assured, I shall not want for cuteness. Then you can even talk to your companion. What will you do? Talk. Ryu and Dragon, East and West. While the differences between our cultures are numerous indeed, we have much and more to learn from one another. Together with Ryunosuke, I hope to leave a favorable impression. Talk. Quack quack. Ryunosuke puffs out his little chest, looking every ilm a proud Ryu. Awesome. Now let's talk to people. Speak with residents of the upper decks while accompanied by Ryunosuke and Ryubugyo. So they already mark it out for us. It's not really optional. North. All right. Run, run, run. Come on. Let's go. Ale-sipping sailor. What the hell is that chuckabout chick supposed to be dressed up as? Ryunosuke here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu, dragons of the Far East. It is held that these creatures have mastery over water, and a sailor such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them. Huh. If you ask me, it looks more like a sea serpent. Hold it. It wouldn't have anything to do with that thrice-damned primal Leviathan, would it? Oh, right. Speaking of Leviathan, I need to go back to Final Fantasy 16. I'll probably stream FF16 again once they release the final DLC. Then I'll go through all the DLC at once. Because there's currently a DLC out for 16. But, you know, like Alan Wake 2, I think I'll wait for the DLC to finish releasing. Then we'll go back to it. I assure you, there is no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters of water, the Ryu is a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle. Is that right? Still, here in Limsa, we've got the Navigator. That's all the protection we need on the high seas. Ah, yes, I understand the people of your nation look to Limlien to favor them with safe voyages. Be that as it may, disasters of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case, placing your faith in the Ryu could provide you with added assurance. Ha! I suppose it don't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were. Fine, fine. I'll go and see what this is all about. / nod. Alright, who's next? All the way north. Oh, there's also one in the south. It's okay. Oh, the sirens. I think it's an all-girl crew. No, this is a Bismarck. Resolute resident. It's just, I just know, like, the Warrior of Light just randomly goes, oh, this person we should talk to. By the gods, I just resolved to salve my soul with the sight of adorable creatures this year, and what should appear but the most charming of chocobo chicks. What's your name, little one? And what is that winsome outfit you're wearing? You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow is Ryunosuke, and he is dressed as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East. By thus attiring Eorzea's favorite beasts of burden, we hope to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. But if an Eorzean did that, they'd say it's cultural appropriation. Well now, that this adorable form should harbor such splendid symbolism. I never heard of this Ryu before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle anon. There, we will be glad to answer all your questions. Excellent. We shall head there at once.
Slash nod. The universal language. So this Bismarck is their high-end restaurant here. Also involved in many cooking class quests. Yes, even the crafting classes have a quest line, chat. Which is one of my favorite things about this game. Like, even crafters get story. In some, crafting class stories are really well done. So there's really a flavor for everything in this game. Idle yellow jacket. Why would he talk to this guy? Because he's idle?
Yes? How can I assist you in your curiously dressed chocobo chick?
If I may shed some light on the mystery of a mascot, little Ryunosuke here is named for the Ryu, dragons of the Far East.
Oh, I thought dragons are supposed to be fearsome. This fellow looks anything but.
Our costume companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast. Yet, by the same token, they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we would be glad to tell you more at the Aft Castle.
A being that's regarded with both fear and fondness. Intriguing. Perhaps he'll pay a quick visit to the Aft Castle before returning to work.
You're already idle, man. Just go. Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people, so let us head back to the Aft Castle. Wait, there was one more. That is optional? Oh. Thank you for the care package, then. Proselytizing about the god Ryu. That mythological animal Ryu. It's hard. It's tiring. Running around the city, you know, telling people, hey, look at this chocobo chick. That is a stretch. Gotta hydrate. And a posture check. Posture's so terrible. What the? Is it optional? Wait, why is it? Oh, wait a minute. Storming the hull. Oh, no. That's a quest marker, not a separate quest marker. Okay, I got confused. Coming through. What is that? It's a wind-up owl goat. Oh my god, it's so adorable. A red panda. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. The Ryubugyo is... Oh, it's with me. She's with me. Come, my friend. Let us rejoin the Ryu Metsuke at the Aft Castle. Just a sec. Complete. Wrong way. How do I keep forgetting my own Alt 6. There we go. Life hacks. Range DPS, they have Peloton. If your sprint is on cooldown, use that. Okay. The Christmas decor is still kind of up, or is that just supposed to be... Oh, look at this suspicious looking angry snowman. Oh, they're all here. Just how powerful is that Ryu? Can I put it in the event? Wait, they have dialogue. I want to see the dialogue. Is it on battle? No. So what is this guy saying?
Sounds like it'll be smooth sailing for me this year. Maybe I should get me own blessing.
What does this guy say?
Just how powerful are these Ryu?
What about this couple? Okay, I'll reset their dialogue.
Speak! I would know more.
What? They said something earlier. Maybe I have to go a bit farther. There we go.
Oh, to be a chocobo chick in a dragon costume. How precious.
Alright.
So, our Bugyo makes her triumphant return. We have done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many.
You are too kind, Metsuke. None of this would have been possible without the adventurer and Ryunosuke's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to see you, so I brought him.
So, you're the kindly folks who helped my sibling. I haven't the words to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you've done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again.
Pray, do not mention it, sir. We too owe Sibley much and more. How fares the preparation for your journey, if I may ask?
Very well, thank you. And with Sibley praying to the legendary Seiryu for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt that all will be well.
I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we gladly do it.
Indeed, while sharing the blessing of the divine beast is a fine thing, naught is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our lands.
For all the help you've afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward, yet I do not know what might be suitable. Yes, you've chosen me! Quack! Quack, quack! Ryunosuke, are you saying you wish to accompany our adventurer friend?
I believe the little one wishes to be your charm against tumultuous waters, and he would be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryuji to aid us in our work, so if you so wish it, Ryunosuke is yours.
But won't he miss Ryuji? Aw, and the Bugyo will be sad. Ryunosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine aura keep our friend safe.
And may you and yours enjoy the rest of the Heavensturn season, my friend. Know that wherever the Ryu roars, good fortune shall be upon you.
I haven't seen fireworks yet. Like, I don't know if it is also last year, but like fireworks are supposed to happen like every 10 minutes or something. Yay! Ryunosuke. Oh, he thinks he's dragons. He's like a dragon. Added to the minion collection. Should you wish to draw Omikuji, the Omikuji has returned to offer his services for the remainder of the celebration. Seek him out for a Heavensturn fortune. I'll draw you one, Zen, or who else is in chat, I'll draw a fortune for you guys. Furthermore, 12 extra fortunes have been divined this year. Keep a watchful eye on the adventure section of your Omikuji and discover what new journeys might lie in wait for you. Yeah, I just thought of it now. I should have done it earlier, but for those of you guys still here, let's draw fortunes for y'all for Lunar New Year. Ryubugyo. May Ryunosuke serve you well, my friend, and may the blessings of the Ryu be upon you always.
Though we leave Ryunosuke in your care, his younger brother, Ryuji, appears content to remain here and celebrate, 'Tis a joy to see him so fervently flapping about in his draconic attire.
Yeah, you go, guys. Let's draw stuff. Oh, they're all here. Sibley's father. Mochi Daikan. Let's speak to these guys. Azure furred rabbit? What the hell? You look suspicious, friend. You are not a bunny person. Azure furred rabbit. Oh, last year. Last year was the year of the rabbit. I don't know if that's related. When I heard that a celebration was to be held here in honor of me and mine, I wished to gaze upon its splendor with my own eyes. Byako insisted I don this questionable attire, though he assured me that it would conceal my identity from unsuspecting mortals. Oh, it's one of the 4 gods. Wait, is that Seryu? Wait, who is that? Wait, no. Makes sense. Byako insisted I don this questionable attire, though he assured me that it would conceal my identity from unsuspecting mortals. I mean, it draws attention, but... A descendant of the maiden I spirited away now takes charge of this festival, you say? Most intriguing. It is Seryu. How the hell did he hide his tail? Wait a minute. Because this is how Seryu looks like, chat. FF14. Seryu. This is Seryu. He has a serpentine body. Wait, let me see if I can... No. This. Well, I'm a mythological creature, whatever. Legendary creature. I'm sure he could change forms. I actually don't remember if they can. But that person is disguised now as an azure-furred rabbit. He's not the only one who did this. Imeric also did this, I think. When Imeric, the current leader of Ishgard, he also, I think, dressed up as a bunny to, see what it is like on the ground without drawing attention. But Seryu, okay. A descendant of the maiden I spirited away now takes charge of this festival, you say? Most intriguing. At the time, my intentions were not as benevolent as she believed. Whisking her away was but a means to appease my misguided worshippers. And yet, that her tale should endure this long is a testament to her gratitude. Perhaps I should give my regard to this Bugyo of which you speak. Wow, imagine the dragon himself like approaching you. Hi, you're like a descendant of this girl I spared. I found you, Seryu. Wouldn't have found it if we didn't look around. Okay, wait. That's the azure-furred rabbit. We talked to the Ryu Doshin, the Ryu Shonin. We talked to them. Alright, let's talk to... Oh, it's these two. I think these two were here last year. I think one of them kept drawing terrible fortunes, and that was one of the little story beats of last year. Like, people were taking the... Because I think it was the first time they had the Omikujishi. So it is the first time the Origins were like drawing fortunes. And I think a lot of them, became really disheartened when they drew like terrible fortunes. And I think you were there to help. Like, no. Even a bad fortune means that, it's just guidance for you to watch out for it. But even then... Let's see. According to this Omikuji, good fortune is upon me. Now, as I recall, there are other minor fortunes in addition to this one. They should be written here somewhere. Aha! Here we are. Relationships. Treasure thy closest comrade. Yeah? A fine fortune, but which comrade does it speak of exactly? I suppose it can't hurt to show them all a little extra appreciation, but... What did she draw? Fair fortune, is it? Well, I'll happily take that over the alternative. But I shudder to think what will happen if I make the same mistakes I did last Heavensturn. Yeah, it was Hildalana. I think it was her that had a terrible fortune, and she was like... She was so sure everything bad was going to happen to her. If I'm to properly understand this fortune, I must thoroughly read through each section. Here's one. Relationships. Treasure the closest comrade. That should be simple enough, but who might this comrade be? Perhaps I should ask Buddhaphone for his insight. I don't know, chat. I don't know, there's something between them. Good luck to them. Mochi Daikan. As Mochi Daikan, it is my duty to distribute festive rice cakes to our patrons. And our mochi stores can barely keep... Did you know, chat, apparently, every year, people die from eating mochi. Mostly old people. It's just so sad. Because mochi, sticky rice snack, that shit can really clog up your throat. It's so sad to hear. As Mochi Daikan, it is my duty to distribute festive rice cakes to our patrons. And our mochi stores can barely keep up with demand this Heavensturn. I take it your earnest endeavors are to thank for that, adventurer. Cool. Okay, Sibley's father. Well, what do you know? It says, great fortune. That bodes well for my voyage. Imagine if he drew a terrible fortune. That'll make Sibley, like, super anxious. You're so lucky, Papa. I'll pray to Serio and ask him to give you lots of good fortune, too. Aw, happy ending. Alright, let's draw. Who is the next victim? I got a fair fortune. Alright, if you're still there, Vanwa, let's draw. Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Alright, let's draw an omikuji for Vanwa. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil. Don't worry. I got you. I'll spot you that 100 gil. It's nothing. I'm rich. Wait, am I? No, I'm poor! What happened to my money? Did I get back my deposit from the last... Holy shit, wait. Why do I only have 19 million? Didn't I have... Did I get back my deposit? Because there's a housing lottery. And I don't... Oh my god. Anyway, 100 gil. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Alright, let's see what you get, Wanoa. Shake that. Take a screenshot of this as well. Name it. And we have Fair Fortune. Same as us, but the specifics. I can actually send this on Discord, but let's read it also. Fair Fortune. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Now, for adventure, place thyself in fate's hands, and thou wilt surely grow. Relationships. From a foreign land cometh a kindred soul. Embrace them without reserve. Hey, that's the same as ours. Prosperity. Wealth lieth in the seas and skies. Send forth vessels to explore. Same. Conflict. Neglect not thy provisions, and victory shall be thine. Favor. Be steadfast like unto the keeper, and thou shalt not be led astray. A strong fortune. Did you take a screenshot? Cool. Let me make sure to label it. Documents, pictures, screenshots. Screenshots. Oh wow, wait, I have to look at 2024. Victory it is indeed. When I was looking at that, I'm like, yep. Be steadfast, thou shalt not be led astray. Neglect not thy provisions, victory shall be thine.
And the wealth lieth in the seas and skies. Send forth vessels to explore, and from foreign lands cometh a kindred soul. Embrace them without reserve, and place thyself in fate's hands, and thou wilt surely grow. Fate is on your side, Vanua. 2024. Shit, do I even have my... I have not cleaned up my screenshot. Look at this. Look at this screen we're on now, and then... This is literally 1 year ago. We got misfortune. Wait, I'm trying to sort it out. January 13. I have to clean up my screenshot folder. Where is it? Ah, here. What was my fortune last year? Actually, what was my fortune last year? Let's see how it applied today. Oh, I got fair fortune last year. Okay, let me name this first though. Vanua. And I'll put it on video games. It's this one, right? Yeah, place thyself in fate's hands. Well, actually, I hope you don't mind if we post it in public, or would you rather like me DM it? Or is it okay if I put it on video games and share it? All right. Cool. Okay, what was ours last year? I'm just curious if it came to pass. So exactly 1 year ago, January 16, 2023, almost 1 year ago, fair fortune, thou shalt experience moderate fortune, keep these words of guidance in thy heart. I did not keep these in heart. Did I? Adventure. Look closely at the weave of the lands thou seest, and thou shalt make new discoveries. Did I do that? Well, I guess we grew as a stream. We went out more this year for sure. Yeah, okay. Relationships. Be ever grateful, and thou shalt know blessed friendship. Oh, I've been so grateful, especially to you guys. I have known blessed friendships from you guys. Like, thank you so much for supporting the channel and just being here. And just hanging out in our Discord, in the channel. I am ever so grateful. Definitely applied. Prosperity. A chance for profit shall come by way of a friend. We did get more projects this year. Like, for my day job, we did get more projects. And it did come by way of a friend. Ah, the future. Predicted. Conflict. Neglect not thy provisions, and victory shall be thine. Hey, we got the same thing last year. And also the same favor. Be steadfast like under the keeper. So carrying it on to the next year, the same things. We should not neglect our provisions, our blessings, what we currently have, and we should remain steadfast. So we won't be led astray, and we can continue on this path of growth. And yeah. Alright, that is last year. Alright. I think that's it. Unless someone else is in chat. I'll take a screenshot. I don't know if Zen's still lurking. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Thank you for participating in that. Oh, yeah. And we tie it up here. So our wishes are up there, right? Our fortunes, our wishes are up there now. You also do that. If you go to a temple in Japan and you do this, you're also encouraged to, you know, make a wish and then tie it up on the string, and it's a very solemn affair. And a lot of people do it. It's nice. Okay, I think that can... Is there a repeatable event? Okay, that's the repeatable event. To draw more fortunes. Alright,
Let's draw one for the stream. Just what for Tabletop Cinema, which is a different, well, which is it's bigger. It's a bigger entity than that. It's just me. I hope for it to be beyond me. All right, for Tabletop Cinema, let's shake that. It's so rare to have items in the model's hands. It's usually off screen and you don't see them interacting with objects. Because apparently it's very hard. For Tabletop Cinema, no! We have grave misfortune for Tabletop Cinema. This is gonna haunt my dreams forever. Why did we do this? Why did we curse this stream? Why? Okay, let's not be like that NPC who despaired and it became a self-fulfilling prophecy for her. Let us read the rest of it and see what guidance it has for Tabletop Cinema, because streaming is a volatile career choice and I'm doing it as a part-time job now. And even as a part-time job, it actually takes up more hours of my life than my day job. But I really still enjoy it and I still really want to develop this stream into something bigger. But apparently, for Tabletop Cinema, a grave misfortune lies ahead. Thou shalt experience considerable misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. So that's what the NPC in last year, that's what the story was about. It's like, okay, it's grave misfortune, but follow this, and you might be able to avoid it. Adventure. Be alert, lest a celebration pass thee by. Alright, seize the opportunity, stay open to opportunities, be adventurous, and, well, yeah, be alert lest a celebration pass thee by. I'll stay alert. I'll stay alert. Relationships. Pursue not deeply, lest thou be bogged in a mire. How am I supposed to interpret this? If it's a romantic relationship, sure, I understand that. Don't really have time for that. If it's talking about like work relationships, bogged in a mire, maybe like don't get too into it or choose sparingly. I don't know. Keep it professional. Pursue not deeply, lest thou be bogged in a mire. Don't put too many eggs in one basket. I don't know how to interpret this. Prosperity. Seek not profit in gilded halls. Let the amusement be its own reward. Oh, okay. I needed to hear that. As a stream for Tabletop Cinema, for prosperity, seek not profit in gilded halls. Let the amusement be its own reward. And it has been. It has been so rewarding for me as a person and me as a streamer. The amusement has been its own reward. Thanks to all of you as well for being here. Conflict in the streaming world. In times of trial, allies must turn to each other for strength. Yeah, we got you guys, regulars come in, members of the community, streamers I look up to like Ponder, who consistently keep us going. And I turn to you guys for the strength to help keep me going, indeed. Favor. Shouldst thou pursue forbidden love, like unto the spinner, thou shalt walk the path of destruction. I don't know what forbidden love is, chat. What is this forbidden love? Which, if this is his fortune for Tabletop Cinema, should we just... Maybe we should be careful of who we partner up with, who we collaborate with. But, you know, in the challenge, in times of trial, allies must turn to each other for strength. And I realized that over the years of streaming. It's like, you cannot... It is so difficult to do it on your own. And for streamers that really get big or they start to grow, they really do have a team. They have a team who really helps them out. And they have constant collaborators and co-creators. So I should tap into that more and see what I can offer to other channels and other people as well. But wow, that's grave misfortune for Tabletop Cinema. But these are doable. It's not like not all hope is lost. And it's true. You know, streaming is one of those things that if you just, you know, don't bother like investing effort in it, or if I'm not enjoying it anymore,
or if I don't try to stream, it's like, yeah, it's so easy to lose track of it. It's so easy to bump into grave misfortune if you just slip. So it's a good reminder, and I guess it's appropriate that we got this on stream. So now it's recorded forever. I cannot cheat this. I cannot cheat it and draw until we get like a super great fortune for Tabletop Cinema. All right, so I will take these to heart and also make sure we take a screenshot for that. Did I name it properly? Okay, this is for Tabletop Cinema. And this is for me. Okay. Thank you for participating in that. I had fun drawing these things. If anyone's still there before we tune in, I'll probably play a couple of hours of like Baldur's Gate 3 or just see what we have on the library. I wanted to be fully charged for the Witchspring R finale. So that one, like, I'm going to get as much rest as I can. I'm going to rest the whole day tomorrow. And then pour everything I have into the Witchspring R finale as on schedule. For now, I'm just going to wind down, and I'm not that sleepy yet, so we'll play a bit more. Alright. Last call for fortunes before we shut down the game. I'm drawing Omikuji for people on channel right now. Thank you for being here. Alright. I forgot to use my minion. Let's say hello to Ryunosuke, say goodbye to Ryunosuke until the next seasonal event. And then we're gonna cram the MSQ hard before the expansion drops. Where is Ryunosuke? Ryu. Ryunosuke. As part of her efforts to introduce the noble Ryu, one of the totem animals to usher in a new year in the Far East, the Ryu Bugyo arranged for this chocobo hatchling to serve as a mascot. For its part, the creature seems to enjoy its role and wears its outfit with adorable zeal. Good job. Let's see if we missed anyone else. But it's nice that they brought back a couple of the NPCs from last year. So even these seasonal events, they actually kind of have, you know, recurring characters. And it's kind of fun. But you just have to find out who is part of the... No, that's not part of the event. We talked to these guys. Yeah, let's buy a Zoni. Wait, we have 10 in our bag already. See what I mean? It's like I'm hoarding this shit. Alright. I'm gonna use the bathroom, then let's see what we're gonna do next. BRB chat.
Okay, we're back. So since this event's gonna be ending on Monday, actually I thought I'll just draw for everyone who dropped by and just share it on Discord. We'll just go through it quickly. And I'll take a screenshot of each. Alright, this one is for Zen. If one of you guys gets a great fortune, man, your gacha luck is good. Zen gets a good fortune. Okay. Thou shalt experience exceptional fortune. Keep thy words of guidance in thy heart. Share that with Zen. Screenshot. Alright, who else dropped by? We have Ditzy. Let's draw one for Ditzy. Okay, Zen sits up there. This draw is for Ditzy. I should put these 2023 screenshots in a folder. 2023. Ditzy gets... Ditzy gets a grave misfortune. Okay, Ditzy. Labeling it. Alright, who else dropped by? Corin dropped by. Let's draw for Corin. Alright, Corin says... well, that was... Ditzy. This one is for Corin. Oh. Then we have Izzy. And Blush Pink and Ponder. Okay. A few more. One at a time. Don't lose track. Corin. Let's not skip it to preserve the sanctity of this ceremony. Corin gets Fair Fortune. Probably the most common one. After Corin, we have Izzy. So far, Zen's the only one who got like good fortune, but it is even like fantastic fortune. Who's gonna get the lottery prize here? Okay, this one's for Izzy. Streamer luck, let's go. Izzy gets good fortune, just like Zen. Okay. After Izzy, we have Ponder. I wonder if this is gonna spell. Ponder kind is gonna be starting his Baldur's Gate 3 first playthrough this Monday. I wonder what's gonna happen with his fortune. I hope it's disastrous for the entertainment. Okay, Ponder gets small fortune. Like his... Okay. Ponder. Then we have... What else? Wait, I'm scrolling up. Sorry. Yeah, it's just Blush Pink Peony, right? Blush Pink, Zen, Izzy. Okay, one more. Oh, look at this black pink cat girl. Cute. Right, this is for Blush Pink Peony. And is anyone gonna get like an amazing fortune? I think only Zen and Izzy are the lucky ones. Come on. Oh no! Misfortune! Sorry, Blush Pink Peony. That is misfortune, but I'm sure there's guidance which you can follow. We'll take the screenshot. Okay, all our fortunes are up there on the line. And we're done with catching up with the event. Let's move on. Goodbye, Omikujishi, who is called Tayaki this year. Wait, do we have mail? Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that mail just reminded me that I never actually finished that commission Lamia asked of me to do. Oh my God. I'm a terrible friend. Alright. Just take it all in. Sad. I don't hear any fireworks. There were fireworks last time. As far as I can remember. Oh well. All right. Yeah, no, let's play a couple of hours of like Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I'm not sure what else I have in the library. Oh, we're gonna go back to Slay the Princess actually. Once the pristine cut is released. And the audio has been remixed and remastered. So, wow. The audio wasn't bad already. Like, I did like the audio, but now it's been remixed and remastered, so it's even better. So, I'm gonna wait for the pristine cut, and we're gonna play the pristine cut
do another playthrough of that, and it's great. It's gonna have new content, and it'll have remixed and remastered audio. Did Stray Gods ever get updated? Because this one is the one that needed remixing. Nah, they don't even have an achievement for that. Let's check Game Pass. Here we are with Starved with Options. What to do to wind down? Everyone's playing that Lethal Company game. Lethal Company, done by one developer, hit the jackpot, and it's one of the best-selling games of last year. And that's from one developer at what? $3 to $10 a pop. So that means even more people bought that than, let's say, Baldur's Gate 3, which was last year's top seller according to Steam sales. What was added? Far Cry 6 was added to Game Pass. We have Remnant 2. That was kind of like Destiny, right? Oh man. Like a Dragon Gaiden. I should stream Yakuza 0, but there's never a free slot. Oh, they added Hell Let Loose? No way. If you have Game Pass, Hell Let Loose is a really great World War II shooter. It's a nice blend of realism and arcadey action. And I played it for a bit. Not bad. What else did they add? We Happy Few. Valhalla ended up on Game Pass. Man, never even finished it. Spirit of the North. Enhanced Edition. Hey, Rollerdrome made it to Game Pass. We streamed that before. If you like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater plus Max Payne and bullet time shooting combat, play Rollerdrome. Depersonalization got an update, lagging caused by game updates. Yo, hey, you were recommending that before, right? Wait, World of Horror was also released 1.0, and Ready or Not. Despite the controversy surrounding it, I enjoy the SWAT games. And Ready or Not released 1.0 recently. And World of Horror. Your wish listed. DICE, tabletop role-playing games. Cthulhu, diverse story modules, rich branching narratives. We are prisoners of fate, but sometimes we also roll the dice and create miracles. Here's a demo. It's 615 pesos. 615 pesos is 10 US dollars. Let's get the demo. But it's in early access though. Man. I mean, let's play the demo, but I'll wait for the full release. You know, let's check our wish list. It's been a long time. What's on discount right now? The Quarry is on discount. We did play the other games from this studio, right? Tiny Tina's Wonderland, City of Gangsters. Oh, Lamplighters League is on Game Pass. I never got to play that. Lamplighters League, which is like pulp adventure, Indiana Jones inspired, relic hunting and all that. Raybo's been recommending this a lot. Venba, which is a story-rich cooking game about an Indian mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. They are ready, it's just there will be more in the full version. Oh, okay. Ha, Starfield. I don't feel like going back to Starfield right now. Yo, Quake 2. It's also here. Wolong.
Here, Lamplighters League. Is this installed? Alright, let's get a palette cleanser. Let's play the demo. I just want to see the personalization. And then... Well, if it's a demo, it won't take that long. Then we'll see where we go from there. Goodbye, Seryu. I don't know how you fit in that. It's magic. Okay. Let's open up the game. Depersonalization demo. Play.